Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This morning we're back on the bank, same lake, same spot, I've got the lake to myself, different day, different method of fishing. So the previous two videos we've covered some very light pole fishing, very basic, non-technical, and we covered a bit of method feeder fishing, but using soaked pellets instead of method feeder. Doesn't really matter, same sort of stuff. Today we are proper carp fishing. I'm guessing if you can call it proper carp fishing with carp rods. However, the rods I'm using have got a slight difference because I like to try and walk to my peg rather than bring a barrow and load it up, and I try and travel fairly light. So the rods I've got with me are my Nash dwarf rods. They are 6 foot. I have 2 of them. I suppose we could show you. Let's have a quick look. Let's turn the camera around and I will show you them. And there they are. They're all set up, ready to go. Like I said, they're 6 foot long. They collapse down to 2 foot. And they go in, they do come with a backpack that you can put all your tackle and bits in, and your poles in there. So they're very, very easy, very transportable, and you're still going to catch fish on them. While I was setting up the bank sticks and whatnot, I have thrown some boilies in the water, and the fish are already come in. They're not showing just at the minute, but literally 2 minutes ago there were tails out of the water. They were rooting round right near the bank where I'd chucked the boilies, and that's about it. So we'll go through the rigs in a minute, because like I say, I always fish simple. My rule is keep it simple. It's simply just a lead clip system that can drop off if they really need to, but obviously the fish in here are so small, I don't think they'll actually manage to drop the weights off, and I've never had a problem anyway, but that's for another fishing channel. So I've not set their rigs up yet. The way I leave them is they've got their rubber sleeve and the bait, the lead link at the bottom. So literally all you have to do when you get to a spot is get your rods out like so, pop your lead on, choose a hook link, put your bait on, and you're ready to fish. Let's get some bait on, let's get them rigged up, let's get some bait on, and see if we can bring a fish or two to the bank. My view as usual. I mean, that's not bad for a Thursday morning, is it? Where would you rather be? In the office or sitting here? So this is what goes on the end of our line. So our main line comes down through this tubing, and what this tubing does is it protects the fish, to stop the line cutting into the side of the fish and lopping scales off. Comes down to a little connector that slips over the top of the lead clip system. So your lead, you'll just slide on here, push that onto it, and the idea is you're only supposed to put it on a little way, so that if the fish gets caught or the lead gets snagged, for the fish's safety, you want that lead to drop away so that you're still in contact with the fish, so that you can bring it in nice and safely rather than leave it anchored to somewhere where it can't get away. And then tucked into this lead clip system, when you pull it up tight, is your hook link swivel, and that's where your business end goes. So your lead goes in there, that slides over, and then your hook link, the hook links I like to use are, I don't know if you can see them there, are Gemini tidy rigs. They are a fused fluoro rig, so no knots, and the ones I've got are the baked screw version. So with your boilie, you just screw it onto your hook there, and it will present lovely with a nice hook showing so that for easier pickups. So I'll get this all put together and we'll have another look when it's all together. And there we go. So there's our rod tip, line coming down into some tubing. There's about 18 inches, 2 foot of tubing there. Down to our lead clip system with our lead all popped on, and then our hook link down to our hook with our buoy on. So very simple setup, and as far as I'm concerned, simple is effective. Right under the rods. So the first rod's out. I've cast it out literally just down in front of me where I've been slowly feeding some bait into the water. So we'll see if we can get a fairly quick hook up. But while we're waiting for that, I'll get the second rod set up. Would you believe it? A roach. Pop it out again. Just in place. Stop it. Bobbing on. There we go. First one in the net. Rather nicely, he has unhooked himself. He spat the hook in the net. That's what we all love to see. Bait he didn't get, go in the water, and here he is. He won't be out of the water for a very long time. the shot if he calms down a bit. Stop. So with fish, the light hurts their eyes. So cover their eyes up, they will calm down. And there we go, our first fish. Let's get him back. One of the best things about carp fishing is you haven't got to keep your eyes open to focus on visual indicators because you've got bite alarms. So if you get hooked up, you've got your eyes shut, your bite alarms will go off and you'll hear it. You can even have a talk with them now. You can get bite alarms with receivers. Mine have, I haven't put it out. I've got MD tackle, I think they're S9s or SR9s. But my first bite alarm when I first started fishing was a very basic quarter set, and they're absolutely fine. But if we're going to go night fishing, we really want something with a receiver, so that if you're tucked up in your sleeping bag and having a nap, then you've got something a bit closer that's firing off an alarm. With my bite alarms, I've also got the bivvy light. So with a bite alarm you can set up different coloured LEDs for different rods. So I think my left rod is blue at the moment and my right rod is red. And if I was night fishing, there's fish down there. If I was night fishing, then I would have my receiver switched on, which would flash the colour of whatever rod's going off. And also my bivvy light is multicoloured LEDs, and that pairs up to the bite alarms and that will flash the same colour. So with the setup I'm using here is just bank sticks, which are great for muddy, soft ground because they just screw in. The beauty about using bank sticks is if I really wanted to, I could put one rod to the left of my swim and one rod right over to the right. If you're doing that at night, if you're being woken up from sleep and you need to get to your rods quick, you want to know which direction you're going to run. So I would generally stick to, because of boating days, red on your port side, your left, and green on my right side, which would be starboard. And then that way, as soon as you're woken, you've got this light going off that's telling you which rod is going off. So even before you're out of your sleeping bag, you know which rod's tearing off. So you can get out and go straight to that rod and attend to it. So, but yeah, the beauty about carp fishing is it's lazy fishing. I like it. You don't need any attention. So you can, if you want to, just shut your eyes and have a little look. Watch the bite alarms go off now. time. Are you jumping? You think you're clever? Finished? Easier that way, isn't it? There we go. That's a fairly decent one. Okay, that's right in the bottom lip. There we go. Nice and easy out. Beautiful fish. I do like hooking their anal fins in the He'll be in the water in a minute. There he is. Another gorgeous common. Big. There we go. Goes. Lovely. This time. Alright, now I need you to stay that side while I get my net. There we go. Let's keep the tension there. There's a little one. Big one. Little babby one. Alright. We'll be back in there in a second. Right, sweat the hook. That's good. My fin's caught. So there we go. Nice little one. Little one. Right, you go back in and get a bit bigger, my friend. Pretending he's not there. But I know he is. There we go, number 5. Another pretty nice one. And on the rod. fine looking fish. Right, let's get you back in the water. Well, sadly, that's all I've got time for today. Caught a few fish, had a good time, very chill, very nice, exactly what I want from a fishing session, mindful, but sadly, it's time to go. I'd love to stay here a bit longer, maybe all day, but I can't. I've got to do adult things. So, time to pack up. Take care. And if you're going to get out fishing soon, tight lines.